This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Delmarva Dental Services.
You have probably heard it said that sometimes it just takes a smile to change someone's day. And to keep your pearly white shining bright, you likely visit the dentist a few times a year. The work that they do is important, and that's why what we are about to tell you really matters. There is currently a dental shortage, not just here on Delmarva, but nationwide.
Yeah, the reason for that, according to Dr. Joseph Harmon of Delmarva Dental Services, has to do with the pandemic and the last 2 years. He says this is unlike anything he's seen in his 4+ decades of dentistry, but it won't be forever. When Dr. Joseph Harmon comes into work every day, his job is to strengthen smiles. What stops him from smiling, though? Thinking about the current dental shortage.
I've never seen it, and I've been practicing for 43 years.
Dr. Harmon says what happened was, during the pandemic, more people dropped out of the job market than usual.
Normally what happens is the number of dentists that graduate and the number of dentists retire, you have more graduating than retiring. But over the last 2 years, it actually took a dip.
And the shortage, he says, isn't limited to one particular position. It's all of them, from dentists to dental auxiliaries, dental assistants, hygienists, front desk personnel, even specialists. This dental drought, if you will, leaves a gap for practices like Delmarva Dental Services.
It's really concerning for us because we're like constantly looking for people. And it's also different here because we're rural as opposed to urban.
And areas smaller than Salisbury can't compete with what can be debilitating dental school debt.
Dentist owes about $308,000. And when you have that kind of debt, the small practices, like in the small towns, you come out with a debt that high, you can't go there because the practice doesn't make enough money to pay your debt.
Dr. Harmon says in order to stock up on staff, it's about providing plentiful pay and big-time benefits.
We pay well, we have a bonus system, we have a 401, we have profit sharing, and we also try to hire happy people. That's how you have a happy place to work. The other thing is you have to treat your staff like family.
The shortage is so serious, the state is even stepping in to problem solve.
Now there's an expanded new job, expanded function dental assistant. Expanded function dental assistant can do even more things, okay? And that way the manpower is not a problem. However, they have to be trained.
Dr. Harmon says this goes into effect in October. He adds that once we get further away from the pandemic, it'll likely be more attractive for folks to go into healthcare.
I think probably we're going to be this way for a few years, but I think in the end it's going to improve, especially with the legislation.
Shortage or not, he's passionate about his life's work and says there's plenty for newcomers to be excited about.
You get to be a technician, you get to be an engineer, in some ways you're a construction guy, you're a scientist, okay? You have to use science. You're an artist, okay, because you're creating and designing. You're a psychologist in a way because every patient's different.
And this work helps all of those patients smile brighter and in turn live better. And Dr. Harmon says there are numerous education programs available locally for those looking to get into the field. Have to have our dentists.
Wide open door. Go get it. Go
do
get
it.
it.